Hey guys, uh, on behalf of Jeff Longacre and Darius Streets, I'm Alex Roy and I'll be presenting the Smarter Balance Assessment System to you guys. So, what is the Smarter Balance Assessment System? Smarter Balance Assessment System is a system created by Smaller Balance Assessment Consortium that is used to provide colleges, schools, and students with an early indicator of student readiness for entry-level credit-bearing college courses. This assessment is used for grades 3rd up to high school. Uh, this assessment utilizes computer adaptive tests and performance tasks that allow students to show what they know and are able to do. This assessment is carefully based on the Common Core state standards for ELA and mathematics. The Smarter Balanced Assessment System has 3 components: summative assessments, interim assessments, and a digital library of formative assessment tools. Smarter Balanced summative assessment results include student scores, achievement levels, and descriptors that describe performance in ELA, literacy, and mathematics. These results are most appropriately interpreted alongside other available information about a student's academic achievement. It includes such measures such as classroom assignments, grades, classroom tests, report cards, and teacher feedback. So, real quick, I wanted to give you guys a background of the Smarter Balance Assessment System. Obviously, this was developed by teachers, higher education down to TK for the students. And in 2010, 30 states came together to submit a grant application to create a system that would redefine assessments being administered across the U.S. Now, when they say redefined assessments, they want to feature the following characteristics, which would be conducted online assessment, and it's customizable for students. They want this assessment to have test questions that measure essential skills such as critical thinking, writing, and problem solving. They want this assessment to provide the widest array of features ever assembled to ensure testing is fair for every student, and they want support for teachers in the professional development and in-class assessment tools. So over the next 4 years, educators from TK to university and state agencies built the Smarter Balance Assessment. Now in 10 states, more than 250 colleges and universities use this assessment. One measure they use this assessment is to determine whether students are ready for college credit-bearing courses and they could bypass the developmental courses. In 7 member states, including California, leaders in K-12 and higher education have collaborated to create grade 12 courses to help students graduate with knowledge and skills they need to succeed in credit-bearing courses. So, who does this affect? This affects all educators in K-12 and public and private institutions in 17 states. This also will indirectly affect college professors who receive these students that have used the Smarter Balanced Assessment System. Teachers can use the digital library to access resources support student learning such as interim tests, or their fancy word for quizzes, and summative end-of-the-year tests. This affects teachers greatly because it gives them the most resources. The digital library also includes professional development materials and instructional resources for them to use. Some important key facts to know about the Smarter Balance Assessment System. It is built to be aligned with state, college, and career readiness. It includes writing at every grade in the assessment and asks students to solve multi-step real-world math problems. It capitalizes on the strengths of computer adaptive testing, and it's customized for every student. So when a student gets multiple questions correct, the next question gets harder and harder. But if a student gets some questions that are incorrect, the questions get easier for them. That way, it provides a precise measurement of the student's ability throughout the assessment. Overall score and this assessment ranges between 2,000 to 3,000. There's 4 levels of achievement when they do this test. Level 4s, they standard exceeded. Level 3, 2, and 1, where the standard is not met. It is very similar to our TPA score, where 3 is passing. I found that to be pretty unique. 7 million plus students took the 2015 summative assessment in 17 states, including the U.S. Virgin Islands and the Bureau of Indian Education. 4,700 educators helped develop the Smarter Balanced Assessment System, and 33,000 test items consisting of questions and performance tasks have been created to date. Additional support for ELL and special education students are available in the digital library as well. There have been some concerns when this test has come out as far as the smart and the educational community, and some of the concerns that have been raised are that there's nothing is known about these tests yet. These new assessments will result in standardized teaching and learning. These tests will require advanced technology that schools don't have and can't afford. To answer some of those concerns, the Smarter Balanced Assessment System aims for complete transparency when they do these assessments. All key documents describing the assessments are available online to the public on their website. Writing training materials and practice test and test structure is available online as well. So it is known. It is available for everyone to see. That way it does not come to a surprise for students and parents when it comes time to take this assessment test. These new assessments will result in standardized teaching and learning. That is fiction. Founding principle of Smarter Balance is that teachers and students need high quality data, tools, and resources to support improvements in student learning. It's not just an end of the year accountability test. It's flexible, non-secure interim assessments or quizzes are offered by teachers and schools' discretion. And the end of the year test will help schools evaluate how well their students perform compared to their data and the data across the nation that are also used in the Smarter Balanced Assessment. So this is it's not just an accountability test. This test will be used. The interim test or quizzes will be used throughout the year to make sure that students are on task and are understanding the content. And lastly, these tests will require advanced technology that schools do not have and can't afford. Well, Smarter Balance is working with those school districts and states that don't have the technology available to assist states that have not yet made the transition to online testing. The Smarter Balance Assessment Consortium will also offer a paper and pencil option for the first 3 years of operational testing. So that's just some concerns that have been raised, and just to answer some of those concerns is helpful. That concludes our presentation. On behalf of Jeff Longacre and Darius Streets, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch and listen to our presentation. If you want to take a look at what the Smarter Balance Assessment looks like, I left this link here for you guys to take a look at. It's a reading sample from the test and assessments. So if you have the time one day, you can go ahead and take a look. This assessment is in California, so now you have a good idea of what you and I will be dealing with in the future. Thank you once again.